Chainsaw Man is one of the best anime released in 2022 and it belongs to action, drama, horror, supernatural, mature, comedy genre. Tatsuki Fujimoto is the author of this anime and it was adapted from the manga written by him too. And the director is Ryu Nakayama and Mappa Studio executed the anime. In 2022, the anime got season 1 released and it has 12 episodes in it. This is an anime with a lot of mature contents and it has many bloodshed, violence, gore and a depressing tone to the story. But the anime is awesome and entertaining. I have read the manga before the release of the anime and I loved it. As a result, I was so hyped for the anime adaptation. Like, how will they animate the scene? How will be the sound of chainsaw be like? Etc. Like that. And coming to the story part, suddenly different types of devils started to appear in the world. They say that the appearance of the devils is the result of humans' fear, depression, disappointment, and negative mindset. And now the world is an ecosystem where the humans and the devils coexist. The story goes through a teenage boy named Denji. When Denji was a child, his father committed suicide because of a huge debt of money he borrowed from the Yakuza. So Denji was forced by the Yakuza to repay the debt made by his father and started to do jobs like cutting down trees and killing devils with his pet dog Pochita. Pochita is a chainsaw devil. Even though they did random jobs, they lived in poverty and to repay the debt, Denji even sold his eye, kidney and even his balls. But couldn't even afford for a good meal. Denji didn't even have a good house, bed or even good dress. He can't even sleep due to hunger. Due to some scenarios, Denji made a deal with the chainsaw devil Pochita and became the chainsaw devil, who isn't even human nor a devil. There is an organization in Japan to kill devils known as the Public Safety Division, and a woman named Makima approaches Denji to let him join the organization. Seeing Makima's kindness and affection, Denji agrees to join the Public Safety Division as a devil hunter. And also there was food and shelter for Denji. It was all he needed. And after joining the organization, Denji meets Power and Aki, who are his co-workers. And the anime says a story about the incidents in the world filled with mysteries and bloodthirsty fights for power and dreams. Characters. As I said before, Denji is the protagonist in this anime. At a very young age, he became an orphan. Not only that, he even went to work for repaying his father's debt. He was all alone and his only friend was the chainsaw dog Pochita. But even in hunger and adverse times, Denji kept a positive attitude. He had his own dreams to look up to. He wanted to sleep in a bed, have a good meal for 3 times a day, get a girlfriend, and other naughty things too. And among all the anime protagonists, I think Denji have the most motivating dreams. You will get that when you watch the anime. And even though he is 16 years old, he hadn't gone to school, and sometimes I think Denji is the dumbest character and he is mental. But sometimes he becomes the smartest person in the room. But the character design of Denji is unique and stylish, and it is eye-catchy too. And I think they adapted Denji from the manga pretty accurately into the anime, and moments exploring feelings of Denji in the season is limited. Next is Makima. Makima is a very mysterious character, and they did build good foundation for Makima's character in the first season. Makima is the head of Division 4 of Public Safety Division, and she is beautiful, captive, commanding. We will definitely feel the power of this character from the anime. And next is Aki Hayakawa. He is one of the colleagues of Denji and a devil hunter. Aki is a complex character and the anime will make us addicted to Aki. He is a good and defined character. In this season, Aki have more role than Denji in the story in terms of emotionally relatable to us. And the other main character is Power. She is a fiend. The fiend is an intelligent devil who have human form which can almost think like human and work like human. But Power is dumber than Denji. And I loved Power very much. She is cute, beautiful and crazy. She is proud and beautiful. And the voice actor of Power gave even more life to Power than expected. She is basically crazy and no one can say what she will do, when she will do, how she will do. I loved that character. And there are a lot of other characters too in this anime like Himeno, Kobeni, Kishibe. Oh, Kishibe's voice actor is Kenjiro Suda and the character is just badass. And Himeno gave more emotional impact to me. She was such a good character. The season was good to Himeno and she got more screen time and importance. And the character who is most relatable to me was Kobeni. Each and every character have a role in the story and the depth to their character, and everyone was distinguishable and unique. Animation, sound, and things like that. Animation in this anime was just awesome. I consider it peak animation at this time. I loved it very much. It had a flow and quality to it. The detailing was very good and so many scenes were beautiful and mesmerizing. Fight sequences was simply beautiful. There are so many fight sequences that gave me goosebumps. I was just immersed in the sequences and at the edge of my seat. And almost every episode had a fight in it, and it was so entertaining. Mappa Studio never disappointed me by adapting the fight scenes from the manga. It was just as I expected. And I can never blame Mappa. They did a fantastic job by executing this anime. They did try to make it look more realistic, but I never felt any problem in that. And special ovation for the sound department. It was amazing. The opening song is very good and catchy, and all of the 12 episodes have different ending song, and each song has its own animation and artwork dedicated to it. It was a treat to my eyes and ears. The sound of Chainsaw Devil was just as I expected, and I loved it. The background music and special effects sound was good. Especially there is this BGM before a fight, and it was like taking an adrenaline shot. In overall, the sound department gave more life to this anime. And coming to the voice acting, each and every actor did a marvelous job. I loved everyone, especially Powers. The voice actor of Power made me so attached with Power. The laugh of Power is the thing I like more. All the voice actors did nicely adapt to the characters. The voice actor of Denji, Makima, Himeno, Aki, everyone did a good job, and even Kenjiro Suda was in the cast. The story of this anime goes in a fast pace. Just like the manga, it was entertaining and kept me in my couch. And finally, coming to my overall perspective. In my overall perspective, Chainsaw Man is one of the best anime that I have ever seen and experienced. I was so engaged with this anime that I was there waiting for new episodes at every Tuesday for 3 months, and each and every episode fulfilled my expectations. This anime was that much engaging and entertaining to me. Because I read the manga, I only had high expectations and hopes about the anime adaptation, and the Mappa Studio did meet my expectations. And Mappa Studio had faced many controversies about this adaptation by the fans saying the animation is not up to the mark, the sound is bad, the artwork is not good, and it didn't meet their expectations like that. And some of them wanted to replace the director and some animators with new people and re-release the anime. I do admit that there are some small problems because the studio tried more realistic approach towards the story, but that is not that bad. I don't think there is something to make a fuss about. I actually enjoyed the anime very much and I was so entertained and loved this anime. It never felt like 22 minutes was passing by. In overall, Chainsaw Man is one of the best anime. I really loved it, and it will remain as one of my favorites. If you want to watch an awesome and entertaining anime with lots of action, good music, which will give you goosebumps with the peak animation, I recommend Chainsaw Man anime.